Hey, you guys! This is Heather Zeitzwolfe, Savvy Frugal Vegan, and you're listening to the Vegan Food Truck Business Podcast. Today we're talking Goonies. It is one of my favorite films growing up, and maybe it was one of yours as well. In case you haven't seen it, the film features a gang of courageous kids who were underdogs. Spoiler alert for those who have not seen this film yet, the Goonie kids become the heroes in the end when they use a treasure map to save their neighborhood from developers. Just like these kids needed their map to guide them through underground tunnels, booby traps, vegan street food vendors need a business plan to navigate the challenges along their entrepreneurial journey. Think of this as going on an adventure. As committed vegans, we're totally familiar with being the underdogs. We recognize injustice and we are willing to challenge the status quo, right? Well, like the good-hearted Goonies who stood up against the villainous Fratelli family, we're taking a stand for what we believe in. Whether it be saving Sloth from the brutality of his family or pigs from slaughterhouses, we live every day with compassion at the forefront. As a vegan food truck owner, you'll save animals with every meal you serve, but your business has to be profitable to survive. Now, profit doesn't equal greed. I know a lot of vegans feel really weird about earning a profit, but I'm not asking you to become a money-grubbing jerk like the Fratellis. Instead, think of it as being financially stable. Just like Mikey and the Goonies learned, it only took one small bag of treasure to save the town, not the entire loot. Like the Goonies, you will face a choice. You can remain in your comfort zone, dreaming about owning a food truck business, or take the risk, be courageous, and embark on an adventure. Just like the treasure map guided the Goonies past obstacles, a well-designed business plan will help you navigate the risks and challenges ahead to be successful. Now, you might be thinking, writing a business plan is drier than an oil-free bran muffin. But, like One-Eyed Willie's map, it will serve as your guide to something uniquely amazing, which is, are you ready for this? Your entrepreneurial vision coming to life. Whoa! Like a treasure worthy of any pirate. Arrgh. Now, traditionally, people create these plans before launching their business, usually to secure funding. Kind of like how the Goonies needed their map before starting their adventure. But here's the thing. It's never too late to create your business plan. Think of it as your living, breathing treasure map that evolves as you discover new paths and hunt for uncharted opportunities. Maybe you're like Mikey at the start of the movie, full of dreams. Except yours is to own a vegan ice cream truck, but because you're unsure where to begin, you waste time doing the truffle shuffle. Or perhaps you're already out there every weekend at farmers markets selling chocolate-dipped oat milk cones from your bike's freezer cart. But you're operating purely on instinct. Why? Because you don't have a business plan. Or perhaps you might even have an old plan gathering dust somewhere like a forgotten map in an attic full of cobwebs. Grab your skeleton key because regardless of where you're at on your vegan street food vendor journey, you need a treasure map to financial success. The purpose of your business plan is simple. It's your navigational tool. It doesn't need to be 50 pages long or filled with fancy charts and jargon. Like a compass, it just needs to guide you through your journey. Let's break down your treasure map into 6 key sections. Warning, this is going to sound like corporate mumbo-jumbo for a bit, but I promise I will goonify this when I break it down. Okay, 1 is your executive summary. 2 is market analysis and customer insight. 3, menu and operations. 4, marketing and promotion. 5, financials and budgeting. And 6, growth and contingency plans. Okay, now I'll explain each one of these Goonified. Number 1, executive summary. Think of this as your, hey, you guys. It's your thrilling introduction that gets everyone on board. Just like Mikey convincing his friends about the treasure hunt, you need to impress others as to why your vegan food truck is worth getting excited about. Keep it short and compelling, like a movie trailer for your business. All right, number 2, market analysis and customer insight. Just like the Goonies needed to know their territory and avoid the Fratellis, you need to understand your landscape. Who are your treasure hunters? i.e. your customers. Are they office workers seeking lunch break gold? Weekend adventurers exploring farmers markets? Or late-night festival goers? Map out where these groups gather and identify what competing ships are already sailing in those waters. Think about other food trucks, cafes, restaurants, vegan and non-vegan. Number 3, menu and operations. This is your pirate's treasure chest. Think about what delicious plant-based golden nuggets will you serve. Like the Goonies needed their supplies and Data's inventive gadgets, you need to plan your equipment, ingredients, and kitchen workflow. Will you prep in a commissary kitchen? How will you handle the lunch rush without getting trapped like Chunk and Sloth in the Fratelli's basement? These are all things you want to think about. Number 4, marketing and promotion. Remember Mouth, played by Corey Feldman, who was full of all those one-liners that got him noticed? I want you to contemplate how you will promote your brand and business. To grab people's attention, instead of Data's slick shoes, you'll be using social media such as Instagram and Facebook to build your crew of followers. How will you partner with local businesses to make you stronger? Think about unexpected alliances that can lead to great adventures. Just like Mikey's jockey older brother, Brandon, he ended up being an important addition to the gang. Who will be your Brandon? All right, number 5, financials and budgeting. Here's where we count our doubloons. As your financial Goonie, I want to warn you to avoid booby traps. You need a budget that works. Calculate your startup costs, which you can think of as your initial investment into your treasure hunt, then your ongoing expenses. Think of this as your supplies for your journey, and then think of how much revenue you need to earn to make this journey worthwhile. Like the Goonies tracking their steps through the caves, track your numbers and adjust when needed. Or on to number 6. This is the last one. Growth and contingency plans. What is your Goonies dream? I want you to really think about this one. Maybe it's expanding to a fleet of trucks, or adding catering services, or opening a brick and mortar cafe further down the path. Also, plan for those dangerous Fratelli-like challenges, such as economic downturns, slow seasons, or unexpected competition. Have backup plans. Think of these as your escape routes, just like the Goonies. These will help you avoid walking the plank and, worse, drowning. Ooh, which could mean bankruptcy. All right, so you got those 6. I'm going to go through them one last time. Executive summary. 2, marketing analysis and customer insight. 3, menu and operations. 4, marketing and promotion. 5, financials and budgeting. And 6, growth and contingency plans. I have put together a free PDF with all this stuff in it for you to download. Just look in the show notes for the link to get that. If you're thinking this sounds like a lot, remember, the Goonies didn't conquer all their challenges at once. Start with a rough sketch of your treasure map, who you are, what you're serving, who's eating it, and what gold you need to collect. The details will come as you navigate your journey. This map is a living, breathing document. you'll always need to modify it, especially when you discover things that were unexpected on your journey. Over time, your map will get more detailed as you explore. Maybe your first price estimates were off. No problem. That's like finding a better tunnel. Found a cheaper supplier? Awesome. Mark it on your map. Discovered a new hotspot for customers? Update your route. This isn't a contract written in stone. It's your living, breathing adventure guide. When you're feeling things are tough, remember the Goonies faced a crucial choice. Lose their homes by doing nothing, or taking a risk following the map to find the treasure that could save their community. Similarly, your business plan can help you evaluate potential risks and help you make better decisions, even in challenging situations. I know writing a business plan may seem as daunting as facing the Fratellis in the basement, especially when all you want to do is perfect your recipes or plan your next event. But like Mikey said, down here, it's our time. This plan is your chance to map out your success story. This is your food truck, your dream. And hey, even the Goonies needed help along the way. If you feel stuck, please reach out to me. I'm here to be your financial Goonie. I've helped many food truck owners find their treasure, and watching them succeed, oh yeah, it is better than any pirate's gold. In closing, wherever you are in your food truck adventure, your business plan is your treasure map to success. Just like One-Eyed Willie guided the Goonies to their destiny, your plan will guide you to yours. Channel your inner Goonie and start mapping. Whether you're just beginning, already sailing, or need to dust off that old map, now's the time to chart your course. Your future self, serving up delicious vegan treasures to happy customers, will thank you. Speaking of thanks for joining today's treasure hunt. Keep in mind, a business plan doesn't have to be scary. It's your adventure guide through the exciting world of vegan street food. If you need help creating this map, I'm here for you. Send me a DM on Instagram at SavvyFrugalVegan, or check the show notes for the link to download your free treasure map to get started. Until next time, keep cooking with compassion, and remember, Goonies never say die, and neither should your dreams. Hey, you guys!